My name is Bryan Koon, and I'm the President and CEO of IEM. You know, I was leaving government service in 2017. I had met Madhu and much of the company at the company's 30th anniversary a couple of years earlier, and had stayed in touch and learned a lot more about the company in the interim. And when it came time for me to find another organization to associate with, I really wanted one that reflected what I was trying to do, which is to advance the art and science of emergency management and really create outcomes and solutions that benefited society, and were really helpful in making sure that we were able to help prepare cities and counties and states for disasters and help them recover more quickly. And IEM was the partner in that. I appreciated what they were trying to accomplish, and I wanted to be a part of it. Madhu had been CEO since the founding of the company and for nearly 39 years. And so, to come into the company at a 39-year-old company, very mature, having done great work as only the second CEO, was a challenge, all right? And so it was not without a little bit of trepidation that I stepped into the role, but it was also with a great deal of optimism, recognizing that I could build upon the foundation which she had laid for the first 39 years. I took on the role of CEO because I saw the opportunity to allow Madhu to serve as a chairperson and really go on and create an even greater level of leadership for the company, while I could take on the day-to-day responsibilities of growing the company and executing the work that we were doing, and allowing her to really use the 39 years experience that she had gained to that point and start looking around the corners and identifying where it is that we as a business could go. So I was thrilled to be able to be a partner with her in that endeavor. I've learned from Madhu to be tenacious in doing the job, to pay attention to and sweat the small things that are the most important. That is winning the work, winning the trust of our customers, executing our projects in a way that reflects the skill and the people with which we have, and ultimately delivers the solutions that the customer was looking for. They came to us with a need. I want to make sure that we meet that need and exceed their expectations for doing so. The future of IEM is exciting to me because the possibilities are frankly endless. I mean, we've got such a great foundation upon which to build, and the people that we have are the most respected people in the industry. So it's a matter of providing them the tools they need to go out and do the best job they can. And that's really what I view my job as, giving them the direction to aim and the tools to do it, and then letting them go and assisting them in meeting all of those targets that we're looking at. Yeah, the next 40 years of IEM is going to be really exciting. You know, it's gone from one person to nearly 1,000. In 40 years, it could be 10,000 or 100,000. You know, the need for our kind of services is not going away. In fact, it's only going to get bigger. You know, as disasters grow more frequent and more intense, the need to help society prepare for and recover from those disasters is only going to increase. And so I'm excited about the opportunity we have to help society in that way, to minimize the impact of those disasters. We know they're going to come. We know they're going to impact us. How can we help them get to a point where they cause the least amount of injury and damage, and then they can recover quickly as possible? So our desire and ability to partner with those customers to get there, I'm really excited about us continuing to do more and more in that arena. I believe IEM has a tremendous impact on our team and employees because we really partner with them to create the kind of working environment that they want, right? To give them the opportunity to be successful, to continue in a career that many of them, for many folks, IEM is not their first job out of college. Many folks come to us post another career or later on in life, and it helps create the kind of working environment they're looking for and fulfills their desire to do the service to society that we like to do, to give them a chance to feel fulfilled in their work and work with outstanding colleagues. You know, working with the various levels of government, at all levels, from the federal to the state, to the local, to tribal, to territorial, It's very rewarding. It's also very challenging. You have a wide spread of understanding of what's going on in those areas. And so the opportunity to span that gap and then to really help guide them to the solution they need is extremely rewarding. And at the end of the day, to finish the project and have them be grateful for the outcome and the community to be grateful for the outcome. So it's great. Working at all different levels brings lots of different challenges, but every one of them is rewarding in its own right. You know, I wake up every day excited to go to work because in my role, I get to work on lots of different things. I might be working on trying to win a new customer and understanding what their needs are, or it might be execution of a project and ensuring that it is, again, delivering the results that we hoped it would. Or it could be internally focused. I could looking at our benefits plan or our bonus plan or another HR-related issue. So I get to look at all different aspects of the company. So every day is different for me. And I spend a lot of time traveling to meet both our employees and our customers. And I really enjoy that. I enjoy getting out of the office, going out and meeting the people where they are and seeing the difference that we make. You know, during COVID, IEM was engaged in a lot of the solutions across the country. We were helping to do vaccines. We were providing monoclonal antibody infusions. We were doing testing. In a few places, we even ran hospitals. And so the ability to see us take a tasking from government and within 2 to 3 days having that site fully operational and meeting the needs there, doing any of those services, and to see the orchestration that our people were able to put together and have thousands of grateful citizens from across the country come through and be thankful to get that vaccine or that test or that treatment was really fantastic. We got better and better and better as we did it, and we were really a well-oiled machine towards the end. So seeing that execution, seeing our ability to really nail an extremely complex task like that was just fantastic for me. We do, as a company, we've celebrated lots of different events over the years, and we've done a lot of holiday parties. But for the last few years, we've done some really great ones in Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is our biggest office now. And so we put on a really fun, energetic holiday party in Puerto Rico in December. And our employees and their guests just have a phenomenal time. And it always ends up in some kind of a conga line, weaving its way through the party. And to see our vice presidents and our directors leading that conga line and everybody having a great time, that really puts a smile on my face. IEM has given so much to me and given me the chance to, I think, tie together all the different things I've learned in my career over the years. What I learned in the Navy, what I learned working at the White House, what I learned working at Walmart, what I learned working for the state of Florida, to take all those different aspects of my career and put them into one job. And so it's been a terrific culmination of my professional career. And it's been extremely rewarding, a great opportunity to bring in the best employees in the country, to work for the best customers in the country, and to provide ever better solutions day after day. IEM, one of the things that I first knew about IEM is they were working and doing work in the state of Florida. I still, at the time when I was working for the state of Florida, lived in Tallahassee, about a mile from the Emergency Operations Center, and I still do. And over the years, we've had some hurricanes hit not only the state of Florida, but my town and my neighborhood. And so I've got to see in real time IEM employees coming and helping out state of Florida, Leon County, city of Tallahassee, in the recovery and the response to and recovery from those storms. So it's been gratifying to not only go across the country, but to see it right in my own backyard. If I had to sum up my experience of working for IEM in one word, it would be humbling. It would be humbling for a number of reasons. Humbling for, at the beginning when I came into the company, I didn't know all the different things that the company did and that private companies did in the realm of emergency management. So as long as I had been in the field and all the work that I had done, it was humbling for me to realize I still had a long way to go. it was humbling for me to recognize within the employees of the company all of the expertise and all of the great work that they had done. And so, to recognize that no single individual can do all of this. It takes all of these gifted and talented and hardworking people to put it all together. And it's humbling to me every time we win work that these customers who have such deep needs in the community in which we're helping them have chosen us to do the work for them. And so I'm honored and thrilled, but mostly I'm humbled that they trust us that much to do the work, and it makes me dedicated to getting up every day and getting that work done.